Have you guys done any of the festivals here before?
We've done many festivals. I don't know if we've ever done Bourbon or Beyond. But this time we're doing them both at the same time.
Beyond.
I mean, yeah. Well, I mean, I got to ask, because you got drinks in front of me, is there bourbon in any of these drinks?
No, and ironically, the dirty drinks at the coffee stand are they're dirty because they have caffeine in
They're
them.
coffee infused.
So so you gotta go to this bar over here.
Yes.
The bar next door.
See, and they're not even there. No, they're slacking. All right, well,
we're at neither Bourbon nor Beyond at this point.
No, maybe the Beyond, but that's to come. But are you guys bourbon drinkers? Like,
I'll have a little bit of bourbon every now and then. Yeah, I mean, I think West Coast kids, you know. I grew up. It's funny. The thing that kept me out of trouble when I was in high school was rock and roll and surfing.
Yeah.
So that was the thing that if you want good waves, you got to get up in the morning early.
Yep.
And so that was the thing that, like, we were. So the caffeine, maybe more caffeine than bourbon, but I like bourbon every now and then. Yeah.
Well, I mean, you can't be hungover for getting up that early. Like,
right.
Otherwise, you're just gonna be laying on the board out there. So,
I need all the help I can get in the surf contest. I definitely don't need that.
Well, for the casual bourbon drinker here and there, I mean, you got plenty here. You're in the
That's right here. So
capital.
tell me what do I recognize in a good bourbon? What are we doing?
I mean, it's different for everybody with whatever your palate is. So, there's some people that like a little more bite. So, if you want something that has a little more spice to it, like you want more of a rye, if something sweeter has a lot more corn in the mix with it. So it's kind of dependent on what your vibe is. But here I know there's the Big Bourbon Bar, which has so many obnoxious amount of different bourbons. So like a lot of great local brands, and also like kind of the more staple things, like you're gonna find your Jim Beams and all that stuff. But
is it like choosing a horse for the Kentucky Derby? Is it do you go just based on the name alone, or do you ask a friend?
I mean, usually asking a friend is gonna help, but usually, like, there's plenty of people that have their picks of, like, here are my favorites, like, and the more you try and the more you kind of figure out, like, all right, this range and proof, this amount of rye or this amount of, like, so all of that you kind of start to figure out. And everybody's different. Like, you could have the exact same bourbon for 5 people at a table and they all taste something different. So
there we go. I can see that.
It's just what your palate happens to be. So it's fun though. So I suggest probably after the set, I would say, go and sample a few at
go to the Beyond
bars.
Yes, one of the choices for the coffee is dealer's choice. I mean, I guess bourbon.
There we go.
Dealer's choice.
I think so. Maybe.
I mean, you can definitely do that. Like they'll have everything lined up for you, and it's like, but if you want to go off of name, like that too, you can just find good ones. I mean, there's like just here, like Angel's Envy, Rabbit Hole, like there's some good local places, and it's like, just sounds interesting. I'll try it.
I'll put $40 on Angel's Envy. Here we go.
You get one drink and it's like, yep, that's a win right there. And then you get place and show after for 2 and 3. So
everyone's a winner.
There you go.
There it is.
Just go in, ask for the trifecta.
That's it.
There you go. Done and done. So the bourbon part aside, the music part of everything, again, like you were saying, probably I don't think you guys have done this festival, so welcome back to Louisville. So right now you guys are kind of in like a I don't want to say transition phase, like just kind of a standstill phase. Like, are you guys working on some new music right now? Because last thing was a couple years ago with the re-release, in 2023.
We've been working on a new record for a while, and it's kind of, I mean, who gets to just kind of take their time with an album? And we've got our own studio back in San Diego.
Nice.
And the perfect day for me is, go surfing in the morning. Go to the studio and rinse, repeat. And I think it's the type of thing where we're trying to take our time because we have it. And we've got like 40 or 50 songs, and we're still writing more. And it's been a blast. And just trying to enjoy every moment of it. I think it's a gift. Music is a gift, period.
Yeah.
And to be able to have 13 albums and be putting out more music it's phenomenal. So I don't take it lightly.
We were able to come here to Tennessee and record a few tracks.
Yeah.
So that was fun.
Just south in Tennessee, our friend Mike Elizondo,
Yep.
who has produced many, many incredible records.
So many.
Yeah. And so we got a chance to kind of hole up at his place out in the middle of nowhere, Tennessee.
Yeah. Sounds about right.
So, horses
That's
and
cool, though.
Pretty much that's all you see.
alpacas.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
Yeah, maybe not too far from Kentucky, really.
No, I mean, it doesn't take long to get to the middle of nowhere from outside the major cities. So
Our version of the middle of nowhere, you have to start paddling.
Also that. But so saying like you have 30, 40 songs and everything, like how do you take that many songs and it's like, all right, we're gonna take these ones, this is what's gonna make the cut, we're gonna fine tune all these ones, this is what the album is gonna be like. Is it more of just like an in the moment thing of like this is where we're at, this is where the art is, these don't quite fit the time, like
a little of that. I mean, I think having brothers in the band usually that helps a lot, because it's like, well, I'm going to quit the band if this one's not on the record, kind of thing. So,
Please don't.
It's like, okay, fine.
okay, all right,
fine.
fine.
That was in the record.
But we're putting it at the end.
Yeah. There's going to be a 30 minutes of silence before that.
Yeah, this is the hidden track.
I love it. I think I used to think that fighting or arguing differences were a flaw, right?
Yeah.
Like that it was some form of failure. And now I recognize it's two people who really care about something.
Yeah.
And that's beautiful. So if you can really, I think that's the good thing. Now hopefully we fight better than we did when we were kids.
I mean, as long as you're not throwing actual punches at each other,
right?
like at least not too often.
We haven't done that
Not
for
as
a
much,
while.
yeah.
Jerome's our
I'm like the ref.
yeah, he's the ref. Yeah.
Both sides of the
You're stepping in, and then it's
both
like,
sides of the ring.
yeah. Then one of them's like, fine, throw in the white towel. Like, all right, you can have the damn song. It's fine.
I want a fair fight.
Yeah. Nothing below the belt. Thank you. No, that's cool. And I mean, and like you said, I mean, it is like finding that balance, and again, having family in the band. It's like, there's going to be a lot of that. So.
I think surfing in the morning first helps.
Yeah. You get a little more zen in your life.
Yeah, for sure. No,
that definitely helps for sure. So for the set today, looking forward to seeing you guys. It's been a couple of years since I've seen you guys. I want to say more than a couple. Shit, it might be like 5-6 years. Like it's been a hot second. So looking forward to that. And I'll give you one more question, and you guys will probably have different answers for it. But it's one of my favorite things to ask any band. So, you think about, obviously a festival setting, the set list is going to be a little bit different, not as much time as a headlining show. But think about a headlining show. There's always songs that make the cut on the set list. Like, everybody's like, got to hear this, or we got to play this new song, or what's a song that you wish you could put on the set list, but just for some reason it never makes the cut?
Oh, that's a good question.
First thing that comes to mind is a song called Vice Verses.
Okay.
And
That's a good song. I like that.
we have a lot of like mellow songs. Maybe too much time in the ocean. And, so it's another one of those mellow songs. I think I can be very introspective and start thinking about existential questions of why we're all here on this planet spinning around. And so usually when those questions pop into my head, it's not usually I'm holding a Les Paul, with the distortion pedal. It's usually like I'm holding the acoustic guitar. It's 3 a.m.
Yeah.
So that's probably the song that wouldn't make the set list often, but when it does, I like it.
The funny thing about our set list is we don't have a set list. So like any songs is fair game.
Yeah.
So like, if there was a song that we wanted to sing, it's like, we'll just throw it in there.
I might get the eye from my brother if I throw it in, though. That's the only thing.
There is that, and then I have to come there and rep the whole.
Yeah. It's like, you're like, well, guess what? We're not doing that one. Like, I get to pick this time. Like, if we're gonna do this one instead.
Tim's probably gonna pick like cover the Beastie Boys or something like that. So,
A cover.
Yeah.
That
Cover.
would be
It's
a
like,
funny thing.
yeah, it's probably gonna like what like Sabotage gonna be the main one to go to. Yeah,
That's our go-to sometimes.
yeah, that sounds about right. I mean, that would be a fun one. But yeah, I mean, it's always fun like seeing kind of that like behind the scenes of like, yeah, like this is like you said, it's just too mellow to throw in for, you know, and especially like, you know, a festival set. It's
They
like
don't-
everybody's gonna be like, what's going on?
Yeah, hey,
What are they doing?
everybody, I know everyone came for a good time, but I just want to, have you ever
Right.
thought about why we're here and the
Have
planet?
you thought about
Close
the
your
end of
eyes.
life
Yeah.
and what
We're all
happens
gonna,
after?
we're all gonna
Close your
die.
eyes and relax.
So here's a song for you. Yeah.
That's right. Not to bring the mood down, but to bring the mood down.
We might, I mean, for today, it might be Sabotage instead of vice versa. Who knows?
That's fair. Well, I always say too, like especially for the mellow songs, like whenever you do an acoustic tour, like
Yeah. That's
head
right.
out there and it's like, hey, like now's your chance to hear this one and get sad as fuck. So
Yeah.
here you go.
Pretty much.
This is the sad as fuck acoustic tour with Switchfoot. Like you guys are maybe welcome.
You're welcome. Yeah.
But no, it's cool. I'm looking forward to checking out the set. It's going to be a good time, and you know, like I said, have some bourbon later on when you guys got some time.
Yeah,
and enjoy
come hang out.
Enjoy the
Let's
caffeine.
go.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
Thanks for the
our
ideas.
station's set up like right near the stage where you're playing, so I'm going to
Okay.
have a great view.
All right. Well,
Right.
once you hear Sabotage, it'll be your.
Yeah.
I'll be like,
You'll know
yeah.
where it came from.
I bet if I hear just
Yeah, really
just a little bit
mellow.
of plucking and everything, it's like
Yeah.
I'll be like, oh shit, they're doing it.
There you go.
Guys, they're doing it.
They're gonna bring the sad.
Then we're going to Beyond. That's Beyond Bourbon.
That's after. So you're gonna be walking off, and you're just gonna be playing as you're going off.
Right, yeah,
It's
that's
like,
right.
yep. Like, come see us set up over here for the acoustic bit.
The Beyond.
Yep.
All right.
I appreciate it, guys. Thanks so much
Cheers.
for some time.
Thanks.
Yeah.